Welcome to today's yoga session. Let's start off with a little warm-up. Rising up on your toes, big circle with your arms. And then taking your leg round in a circle. You can have toe on the floor to help balance, or leg lifted. Round the other way. And then let's change legs. Round the other way. Taking those feet apart, and let's just have some squats. Nice and low, keeping those feet flat, pushing those hips back. Now let's hold that squat down low, fold forwards. Roll back up through your spine. So again, a nice low squat. Fold forwards. And roll back up. Bending those knees. Folding forward. One more time. Now this time, let's just stay here. So we're going to come down onto your hands and knees. Cat stretch, rounding your back, and then making a little dip in your back. So tucking that tailbone, spreading those shoulders wide, and then a little dip. Lifting your tailbone, lifting your head. So rounding your back. And then a little dip. Alright, let's push up to down dog. Lifting your hips up. Spread your fingers and flatten your hands. Drop back down to your knees again and pull back. Stretch your hands forwards, an extended child's pose. Good. Roll back up through a cat. Tuck your toes again as you lift your hips up and back. Down dog. Drop down to your knees, pull back, extended child's pose. Rounding your spine through cat, and tuck toes as you lift your hips up and back, trying to lower those heels. Drop down to your knees, pull back, extended child's pose. This time in that down dog, make sure your hands aren't too far forward. And then we're going to come forward into our plank. Elbows tuck in as we lower down to the floor. So flattening your toes here, upward facing. Squeeze your glutes. Lengthen those arms, and if you can, squeeze and lift your knees off the floor. Let's drop those knees down as we pull back to child's pose. Again, arms staying long and extended. Take your arms a little wider, so as if you're running your nose along the floor. Come forward. Push back up to up dog. And then pull back to our extended child's pose. Okay, this time come back up to down dog. Then we're going to lunge your right foot forward, rising up, so focus on the spot in front of you as you lift those arms. Clasp your hands together, squeeze your elbows in by your ears, and sink down into that front thigh. Hands back down, step in, forward fold. So step your right foot back this time. Rising back up again, focus and sink. So that back foot toe just lightly resting, all that weight coming forward into your front leg. Hands back down again as we step in, forward fold. So let's step left, rising back up into our lunge. Turn the foot out, warrior one, open those arms out. So find that breath. Breathing through your nose. Turn that back foot onto the toes again. And as you lunge this time, lean forward, coming into our arrow, so our arms sweeping back. Hands down, and again let's step in, forward fold. So right foot steps back, first of all, finding that high lunge. Weight into that front leg. Turn your back foot as we open into warrior one. And again, just breathing in and out through your nose. Into your back, all the way down into your tummy. Breath. Turn it back onto your toes as you lunge and sweep your arms back. Hands drop down again as we step back to down dog. Coming forward through plank, elbows bending as you lower down to the floor. Upward dog. Good. Have a little stretch back in child's pose, arms back by your feet. And as you're breathing into that back, let those shoulders drop. And then let's just make our way over onto your back. Do some bridges, feet close to the bottom. Lifting your hips up, clasp your hands together. See if you can roll those shoulders underneath. So squeezing your glutes, lifting one leg, either a bent knee or a straight leg. Change legs. Change legs. Change legs. And then let's roll back down. Have a stretch, lengthen your arms and legs. So drawing your knees in, lengthen both legs up to the ceiling. Now curl up your head and shoulders. So we're going to grab hold of your calf and scissor your legs. One leg lowering down, bring it back up, change legs at the top each time. So curling up as if you're trying to pull your nose towards your knee. And then relax your head and shoulders back down. Keep your legs long, ankles flexed, as if you're pushing up the weight of the ceiling. Now grab hold of your right leg and lower your left leg. Bend your right knee, hugging that shin, and hugging your knee to chest. Flex your ankles on both feet as if you're pushing them away. And then let's bend your left knee. Cross right ankle over, hands thread around that left leg and pull in. So change legs. Right leg lowers to the floor, left leg to the ceiling. Gently pulling that left leg towards you. And then bending your knee, hug that shin in, ankles flexed. So bend your right knee, crossing left ankle over, hands thread around your right thigh as you pull in. Feet back down on the floor, arms out wide. Tilting your knees to the right, turn your head to the left. And then just stretch your top leg across. Roll back to the center. So tilting your knees to the left, turning your head to the right. And again, just stretching that top leg across. Coming back to the center, have a little hug and rock back up to sitting. So crossing your legs. Arms outstretched. And let's just take a twist round to the right. Coming back to the center, sliding your hands forward. Take a big breath in, come halfway up. And breathe out, sink back down. So rolling back up, change legs, cross them the other way. Arms outstretched, and let's twist round to the left. Coming back to the center, and again let's just fold forwards. Then let's roll back up to sitting again. So finding yourself a comfortable position. Let's just close our eyes. And again, focus on our breath. In and out through the nose. Expanding your chest. All the way down into your tummy. Relaxing your shoulders. Breathing in and out. Breathing out any tension from your back, your hips. Take a big breath in and let's open those eyes, have a big stretch up to the ceiling, and have a wonderful rest of the day. Thank you for joining me. See you next time.